are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
Okay, so I have to say, we were chatting beforehand. You had a big heavy sweatshirt on, and I was watching you over on the side. I'm like, he's got a costume for on or something on for Halloween tonight.
Oh no.
I had a gut feeling because I'm like, I thought you were gonna take the sweatshirt off or put the hoodie on or something. Like he's since it's our first Halloween card.
Oh, funny. You know what's funny about you saying that is last night on Christopher's Live, I happened to be watching and he had talked about everything going on this week. And I said, well, Shawn and I have a really fun Halloween themed live tomorrow night. And he said out loud, are you going to be wearing costumes? And I said, it's a little early for that.
Yeah, right.
You never know. Maybe as we get closer, people may be surprised.
Yep. Yep. I thought for sure you had because you had the sweatshirt on, and I thought you were like you were talking beforehand. I was like, So I was kind of watching because we always so just so everyone knows we have to mute ourselves and we can see ourselves gray over in the side when the other thing's playing. So I didn't know if he was going to switch costumes on me tonight. So
no, I have a hoodie on because it was in the low 70s today and kind of breezy, and as soon as it hits 70, I start living in hoodies. I just love my hoodies.
Yeah, I hear you. I've had the window open. I was working from home today, and the window's been open. It's been just a nice little breeze today, and like just the perfect temperature. So yeah,
I wish I could, but the ragweed has started, and my fall allergies have started, and I can't walk the dogs without sneezing, without feeling the sinus pressure. So,
oh God,
needless to say, I can't have the windows open.
Right? Oh my God. Well, hello everyone. You guys are chatting away. I've seen Mary Alice, Melissa, Francie, April, Annie, Jamie, Shalana right at the end. I think Jim Eber was way, way, way at the beginning. Ellen, welcome you guys. Thank you so much for showing up.
Brenda,
yeah.
Shirley, hello all of our friends. So nice to see everyone. Jamie, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Well, we're going Halloween. We're graduating onto is it just me? Don't you feel like these months go by so fast and all of a sudden we're onto a new theme and it's like, well, I just feel like I just got started on that one.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. This whole year has just zoomed by so quickly. So
yeah. Yep. It's crazy. Hey Penny, thank you for
Penny?
showing up.
Yeah.
Brandon. Hey Brandon. Yeah, we've got some cool cards, I think, tonight. We've got
hello, Danielle. My friend Danielle just jumped on.
Oh, hey, Danielle. Welcome. Should we head down and look at our package and then get started?
That sounds like a plan.
All right. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to turn on my camera earlier, so let me get that turned on. I may have to adjust here once we go down.
I'm just going to pull up the information for the bundle so I have it at my fingertips.
Sorry if this is making everyone dizzy. I just have to adjust here since I forgot to turn this on before. And my camera tends to float. There we go.
Say hello to Cordelia.
Oh, hey, Cordelia. Welcome. welcome.
So shall we dive into the bundle?
Yeah. So bundle tonight, $37.95. Really great price. We've got it's a smaller package this evening, but it's got a good punch to it. So we'll start with the Blood Moon Manor paper pack. Really cool pack. Just some great kind of spooky images in this pack. You can piece these together, cut them up, just full panels and great scenes on these. So I had a hard time picking mine for tonight, actually. So that's how I ended up with my double fold so I could use a couple images.
There you go. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, please. I can say what I'd like to say after you finish with the bundle.
Little pumpkins. So cute little set. So you've got some pumpkins and gourds in this set. Super easy to color. you can go Copic and do lots of great shading. I know our design team member Lisa does some amazing coloring. You can just go basic coloring. I kind of, you don't have to go crazy because they're just simple stamps. So really cute stamps. This package also will come with the digital cut files for the little pumpkins. So if you can do digi files, you can cut these out and stamp these out and have the cutouts for them as well. And that comes with the digi files for the images and for the sentiments. Then we have a Raven glitter glaze. So we've got to go dark and rich and spooky and stuff. So we went the Raven glitter glaze. Then we kind of threw in a not really true traditional for Halloween, but peach chroma glaze. And I did something with mine, and I'll explain mine when I get to it. But it's got a little orangey color to it, but it's not true orange. So we just thought, let's throw that in and see what we can do with it. And I think that was it. Plus, then free purchase. Is this the free purchase for tonight? Am I correct? I was looking in the chat.
That was last week.
It was. So
yes.
Then maybe no free purchase.
So
receive the free emerald glaze. Oh,
yes.
I'm reading on the online. So then it's this one.
Yes. And wait till you see.
Oh, rich green.
Yeah. This one is amazing. Look at that green. It is just gorgeous.
And I like this because, first off, great for fall because it's so rich and Halloween-y and stuff. But with Christmas around the corner, this would be great for Christmas stuff too. So
yeah. Francie, no glitter in your Raven glitter glaze. What's up with that? Wow.
Oh. Well, we may have to reach out. Yeah, we might have to check with the team on that one and see, because that's odd.
Yeah.
Bad batch maybe or something. We'll check on that one. We'll check and have somebody reach out to you. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Cards. Should we show them our cards?
Yeah. So here's what I was gonna say is I really hope that Shawn toots his own horn and tells you about this card. So Shawn, why don't you go first?
This is my card. I flipped it like it was like Wheel of Fortune or something. That was weird. It's like, this is my card. So I did my first ever Zoe fold. Learning Zoe fold from Craft Roulette, and I'm like, okay, I got to try this. And because of this paper pack is what prompted me to do this, so I could do a couple images and use up some of the paper because I really like the paper. So here's how my card works. This is a standard, if I fold this, it's a standard A2 card. Then you fold that front panel in half, and then when this opens up, you've got another card on the inside. So it's considered a Zoe fold card. And then I've got all the glitter elements, all my pumpkin elements and stuff on that. This is with the Raven, the mustard, cardstock, and my pumpkins, and then, of course, all the glitter and fun for this. So yeah, that is my card.
And this was the one that was featured on the SCT Facebook page?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
So they featured my card and two of Shalana's cards on the SCT Instagram, Facebook, and then also on their blog. So people had to comment. I think it was they had to comment on our cards on their favorite Halloween candy to get entered in to win a $100 gift card to Brutus Monroe. I can't remember the end date on it. So head on over, check out SCT. You'll find them on Instagram. You'll see our post, and then the link to their blog is in their profile. And then our cards are right at the top of the blog when you log in. So yeah, it was a great surprise. It was kind of fun to see it printed out in a magazine kind of blog stuff. So yeah.
Absolutely. It's always awesome to see that and feel that sense of pride. So well done. That's a great card.
Thank you.
My card is more simple. I'm not big on fun folds. I like more traditional. But what I did is I actually used one piece of the Blood Moon Manor paper, but I used some dies and cut 3 levels and then have it elevated with foam tape, just to give it some more added dimension. And then I have a frame around it that I went ahead and used the glitter glaze on. You can see I used the emerald glitter glaze on the pumpkin stems, and that gives a nice little amount of glitter. And I also put a little bit of the green onto the pumpkins because, sometimes you have those spots on the pumpkins that are still a little green. So
Oh yeah.
that is my card for tonight.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Should we get started?
Let's jump in.
I just want to start. So if I show everybody the card again, I've got 2 purple panels here on the front, and then I just did the green panels on the back. I'm using 2 different colors this evening, just to show you. But how I did this, because I wanted this glitter to really pop, so I inked it first. Not ink blended, nothing. So I'll just show you. So these panels, and I'm just gonna look at my measurements so I can, if people want to replay and get the measurements off of this. So you need 4 of these panels at 1 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, there's no border at the top. I just have it running from edge to edge with border on the sides. This is all I did. So I just took my ink pad, inked the paper, and I don't care how blended and how smooth it is, just because with the glitter over it, it'll blend it out anyway. That's it. So I did this with, on this card, I did this with purple and green, and then I just put the glitter over it. And so to do that, I just took my glitter, and because my ink is water reactive, it'll smooth out this ink. You can see it pulled up some of it, and I actually kind of liked that texture anyway, so I wasn't too concerned about it. But because the glitter glaze is wet, if you're using a water reactive ink, just know that, because you can see it picking up on my thing. I just smeared it on, and then I let these dry. So that's how I started those panels. All right.
Oh, Melissa, I am so happy to hear that. Melissa's mom had really liked a card that I had made on a Sunday night making cards with friends a couple of weeks ago, my Singing in the Rain card. So I sent it to her, and really happy to hear how much she loved it.
Aww. Oh, and you brought tears to her eyes too, she said.
Aww.
That is so sweet. All right, here's the panels that I pre-did then. So I did do purple again. I actually tried black this time just to see. So I just used Raven, and my Raven wasn't really inky, so it left it kind of like rough. And I just left it, and I put the glitter over that. So I'll put this on my card again, then just to show everybody as I start assembling. A2 card, folded at the 4 1/4, and then you fold it at 2 2 1/8. I think it was 2 1/8. Here to fold that back in half, to get your first fold on this card. I saw Christy pop in. Hello, Christy. Welcome, my friend.
Hey, Christy. Oh, Brenda, stop spreading rumors about me.
Yeah. I might alternate, I think, my panels this time just for fun. Let's.
Oh, that's cute, Melissa. I'm glad that she liked it. That makes me happy.
Oh. So Halloween, do you ever do Halloween parties and costume parties, or used to? Not anymore.
Not anymore. The last time that I went to a Halloween party was, it was, it's funny. It was it had to be, Danielle, when was that party? I had gone with my friend Danielle, and we dressed up, and I dressed up as the Situation from Jersey Shore.
I love it.
And yes, there are pictures of it. I'll have to
Oh
find
my.
it. And what made that night even more memorable is that we had a snowstorm on Halloween that year. And I was driving, and the like driving got pretty bad quickly. So, but yeah, so not as often as I used to is the moral of the story.
I don't as an I don't know if it's like I'm not a big fan of dressing up for Halloween, and I don't know if it's I'm slightly traumatized from a kid when my mom used to just dress me up and make these crazy costumes. And like I remember one year I was a monster, like a big furry monster, and I grew up in North Dakota, so it was middle of winter and freezing cold, but I was so hot in that thing. Like
Oh.
I was melting. I was so hot. I just don't, and I had fun with it as a kid, but I just don't know if it was like, yep, over it. I had my fair share of costumes growing up that mom made. I don't know.
Oh, really, Pam? That's interesting. Ellen, Francie, thank you. You're very sweet. Very, very sweet. Love y'all too. And my sister Brenda said, put in a hashtag of we love Shawn too.
Aw, thank you. Okay, now the next thing I want to show, this is my one of my final teaching moments here for the evening, and then I'll finish assembling. So I put peach Bellini on black paper. You're not going to get orange or peach from it. I did a video on my channel here not too long ago, comparing some of the Brutus Monroe glazes and glitter glazes and chroma glazes and velveteen glazes, and almost all of the glazes, if you put them on black paper, you get a matte finish. You're not going to get any color from it at all. And so I knowing that from the video I did, I'm like, oh well, I'll use the peach Bellini, and I'm just going to go matte. So all I did for mine, I used what was the name of this stencil again? The mixed media stencil, random dots. I just took my peach, and I'll just do the little top piece of this, because you'll see when you put it on, it's going to hold its color until it dries. Okay, so I smeared this all over on an 8.5 by 11, the long way, one width of my stencil, and I'll show you. So you can see it holding its color, right? But when it dries, you get this. Just a matte, kind of semi-shiny satin finish on it, but no color. All right. And then I just cut this piece, was cut to 3 3/4 wide by 8 long.
So, Christy, I'm very interested in knowing who looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
What?
She said in the chat that someone looks like a deranged Easter bunny. I'm hoping it's not me.
I'm looking at the previous comments. It said Oh, is it? I don't know, because they're talking about, somebody said something about, aha, we need those, see those photos. I'm assuming those are the photos of you. Have you shown them those pictures? Like, is
I
that what
have
you
not
can?
yet. No, actually, you bringing that up just made me remember that and think about it. So I have not. I'll have to dig them up, though.
All right, and then because it's 8 long, you're just gonna score this right at the center at 4, and this is your second inside card base.
Francie.
She said she's driving. And she starts talking about scary. Well, the scary part is she's talking about scary bunnies and driving. So now I'm a little concerned. Hey, Luann, I saw Luann pop in. She said, I'm late. You're not late."
Hey,
You're not late.
Luann. Oh, okay. Um, Pam thinks that she was referring to the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
He
Bree. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside to dry for a minute.
Oh, I did not. Deranged Bunny is a line from A Christmas Story too. Pam said.
Oh yes, yeah. When Ralphie has the pink bunny suit on that his aunt sends him. Yep. Hey, April. Nice to see you here.
I took where's my card? So the top piece of my card was taken from this sheet in that paper pack, and then I just used a stitch die, centered that out, and then well, that actually isn't the image, that's the wrong one, but it's close enough. Took a scary house, die cut it out, just took my fingers, smeared the glitter on it, and that gave me my front piece on mustard on that. I prepped some pre-prep stuff since I knew I'd be assembling a lot tonight and coloring.
Yeah. Yeah, I did my stamping ahead of time just to get that out of the way. My card is not nearly as complicated as Shawn's.
It's just a lot of easy pieces, and then it's just the assembly, but it's just like a lot of little pieces, you know. All right, measurements. If you want to replay to attempt this, so my inside, I don't know what you call this, inside base picture, whatever. You're gonna cover up most of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just know that whatever the edge is, you're gonna see. So I had the trees and stuff up on the top. So my mustard piece is 5 1/4 by 4. Then I cut this one out that had the tree branches and things that would be at the top of my piece that I would see. And then this was cut to 5 3 3/4. And I centered it when I did it. You don't need to, because you're going to cover up 90% of it anyway.
Oh, nice, April. Yeah. Pam, the Spellbinders. Oh, the Craft-A-Ween box, really?
And the what? The SB scrapbook? Scrapbook? Was that what it is?
I was assuming that stood for Spellbinders, but I could be wrong.
Spellbinders. Yeah, you're probably right. Now I just lost my measurement. 5. 5, 5, 5. Are you a Halloween card giver? I'm not much of a Halloween card giver. Like, we do candy and stuff, but like I don't really have anybody that I would do cards. I just don't do many.
For Halloween cards, it's pretty much just my friends' kids.
Yeah.
Excuse me. As I mentioned, my allergies are off the hook. I just need a little drink of water. Yeah, so really just my friends' kids.
Okay.
What's interesting is I find that when I sell my cards at markets, Halloween and Gothic themed cards, at least here in the Boston area, do really well.
Oh.
Yeah. At that one market that I was at back in the spring, people loved the Gothic type of designs that I had.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Oh, Pam. I'm sorry to hear that, but I chuckled because I completely understand. Yep. Sometimes you do send them out and you don't hear boo. And I think it's that. Oh, how appropriate! They don't
My
say boo at
God.
Halloween. Um,
God.
but yeah, I feel like if you're not a crafter, you don't always like people don't always appreciate the amount of work that goes into them, and but those that do, I feel definitely acknowledge.
Right.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
the witches, April. I absolutely love those packs. I've played with the one with the spooky kids, but I'm going to be playing some more. I have an idea in mind for a project I'm going to do, and I may just film a video for it for my YouTube channel too. I'm hoping over the next few days. I have tomorrow and Friday off. Our office is closed on Friday as an extra holiday, which is really nice. And I took tomorrow off just to extend it a bit. So I'm hoping to get some good craft time in.
They're just giving you the extra day for Labor Day? Is that what they're doing?
Yep. Yep. They do that quite often in the summer long weekends. They'll say, oh, an extra holiday. Thanks for all that you do.
Oh.
Yeah, which is really nice.
So when you assemble your inside card, make sure that you assemble it backwards because you're going to be flipping it backwards. So my sentiment is facing up. If I was to do it the right way, it would be upside down. So you just got to make sure when you do this inside card, you're doing it backwards.
Oh, I see, April. Sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. Now I get it. Yes. Yeah. I'll tell you, I love going to Salem, but this is the time of year when locals kind of typically stay away from Salem because it is so busy. But it's a good time. I'm going to do some drying, so I'm going to mute myself here.
I need to make a trip to Salem. I would love to go just to see it, just to see like if I sense any witches or see like I always feel like I have a sixth sense of that stuff anyway, so I would love just to be able to go and see. All right, as you can see, it's just a lot of little pieces to assembly, but it assembles so easy. So, all right, I'm gonna just start coloring so I can fussy cut and get my coloring done of my pieces. I am using alcohol markers. I'm using 3 oranges and just 1 green. I'm just starting with my bright light orange and coloring everything in, and then I'll just add my shading to blend out. I just did really simple shading on this one. Yeah, Francie, I just want to see like I do have a little bit of a sixth sense, so in I would just love to see how I feel there. See if it's real.
What would you like to see as if it's real?
Salem.
Oh, it's a good time. You can definitely have a lot of fun up in Salem. I will tell you that I have seen some of the most amazing, not everybody believes in this, but some of the most amazing psychics and mediums that I've ever experienced in Salem. I mean, just uh, readings that were beyond belief.
Well, and that's what I was saying. Like you were muted. I would love just to go see because I've been known to have a little sixth sense and see things, hear things,
Hmm.
and sense things, and I just would like to see like how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
do I sense anything? And then to get a read, I would love to get a reading again. I haven't had one for a very long time.
Oh, yeah. That is so interesting to hear. I knew I liked you because I actually have very good intuition as well. Sometimes things just drop into my mind, and
Yeah.
or I'll get a feeling and I'll share it, and it's spot on.
Yep. Yep. Same. I've seen things. I've predicted a couple things. I've actually gone to a medium who was like immediately like she's like you are not tapping into what you need to be tapping into even more. Like I
Mm,
figured. So
yeah. Shawn, what brand of alcohol markers are you using? How do you like them?
I am who's that? Oh, Susan.
Susan.
I This is the first and only set that I've purchased. I just did some research, and when the time that I purchased these, I was not ready to commit to Copic because of the expense. So these are a hoo-hoo. Um, I like them. I feel they blend nice. The only thing I will say with a hoo-hoo is that the tip of the color is not the color that it is. So it is hard. I find myself every time I go to color, I'm doing this a lot. So I'll grab like, okay, that looks like this. I scratch that one out, and then I got to compare it to this orange and like scratch that out because it just never matches the number or the color of the tips. So that's my only complaint with them, is it gets hard to choose. But they blend. I wish, and I've not actually seen in person an actual Copic. So the brush tips of these are really soft and they're not very fine. So to do fine detail, it gets really hard.
I also have Ohuhu, and I really like them. I totally hear what you're saying, though. I find that you definitely have to swatch them
Yeah.
um, in order to get a true representation of the colors. But I do like them for the price point that you can get them at. They're quite good,
Oh, for
um,
sure.
and
Yep.
I mean, you can get some really good deals on them too on Amazon, especially. So,
And I think we have Olo, right? Brutus Monroe carries Olo. Is
I
it Olo?
think I don't know if it's changed over.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I've not tried those, so I can't speak to those, how those work. If you're looking on online and see that he has, I don't know.
yeah. Additionally, you know, I also like the Altenew um, alcohol markers.
Oh, yeah,
They
I
call them
haven't
the
done
artist
those.
markers. They're quite nice and refillable, um, which is nice too.
Right.
I agree, Francie. Yeah. You and I have to have some conversations because I have some stories for you.
I think as a real creatives have in instances like this, we're more. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm going to dry one more time, so I'm going to mute myself. Yeah,
I think
I agree, Cordelia. Sorry, Shawn.
no, you're good. I was just gonna agree with Francie. I was gonna say, I think as creatives, I think it helps because we're generally, not always, but generally more in tune to feelings and how people feel, how we feel, and what makes us feel certain ways and stuff. I think which helps us be in tune to that stuff much bit more. than the average person, really. I just did simple coloring tonight. I'm not doing any blendy stuff, just to make this easy. So yeah, because I did. Am I saying it right? I think it's a hoo-hoo, right? I don't think I've ever heard anybody really say it, so I just go by how it's spelled. Okay, all right, making sure. I do not have the cut files yet for these, so I'm fussy cutting these out. But if you get the bundle, you're going to get the cut files that you can cut out and then just stamp those SVGs, and make this even easier. But if you don't, they're actually really simple shapes to cut out. So. And then just to cover, because we didn't cover at the beginning, we should probably get better at covering at the beginning. But while Walter's on silent, all of this, Walter and I are on the design team for Brutus Monroe, so we do get these products for free to feature for you all, and show you, our versions of everything with these stamp sets. If you use the link in the description, that is my affiliate link. Walter hasn't gotten his yet. So no extra cost to you. There is this little kickback to me if you purchase through that. And then I forgot, I was going to check before tonight's live because I wanted to check our hashtag to see if we've got any in there. But don't forget to hashtag Men of Monroe Wednesdays if you get any inspiration and make some cards off of the bundles or one of the cards you see us make or anything. We would just love to see that inspiration and what you guys are making. So we just started that little hashtag to follow along.
Indeed. Please do. Hi, Tracy. And hello, Candi.
So, catching your live, that's how I say it. I'm not sure how to say that one. Personal estic. It must be coming through one of our paired channels. So, welcome, Estic. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, welcome. Nice to have you here with us.
Hello, Candi.
So since I put the glaze over my stamped image, I'm just going in with some black and just darkening back up what I kind of dulled down by putting the glaze over, which isn't too much, just a little bit. And it would have looked fine without that, but that's just me being me. Hope you're feeling better, Candi.
Yeah, she moved her live from Friday, didn't she, to Saturday morning or something, I think, wasn't it? She wasn't feeling
did,
well
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Vicky is so her last name is Estok. So welcome, Vicky.
Oh, welcome. We are making our first set of Halloween cards. Actually, now that I think about this week for Halloween is a little random because now next week we go to like Sweet Treats. Well, I guess Sweet Treats is kind of Halloweeny, but
Yeah, it certainly can be. But yeah, kind of, fun to break it up a bit because, there are so many, these products were released, and nice to show folks some examples of what they can, they can make with them. I mean, when it comes to holiday crafting, I'm always open to it. Like I'll do Christmas cards all year round.
Oh, I could listen to Christmas music all year round.
Me too. Christmas movie, Christmas music. I watch the Christmas movies on Hallmark, when they have them on in different parts of the year. So, yeah, I never get tired of it.
Same.
April is excited for Halloween. Never too early for Halloween. Halloween is about the candy, yeah.
Let's see. So I cut down my 6x6 for my inside panel, and one of the side panels that's left, I'm just cutting it down to a 1/2 inch strip, just to use up scraps. And what I did is on the back side of this, I just laid one strip down that I can just put pumpkins up and down on it. And I'm just going to grab the same ones I did. So I did that, and I guess I didn't color the other. Oh, here it is.
Sandi, I love that. Yes, Tracy, I love a good Hallmark Christmas movie too. Sandi, I encourage it. I am happy to hear you say that. So April says that it's near your birthday. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Penny has reminded everybody Labor Day sale going on. Stencilpalooza. Has anybody purchased Stencilpalooza? I have been watching it. I have not purchased any yet. There's a couple I've got my eye on. But I'm just curious if anybody's purchased it and are loving it.
Yeah, definitely some really cool stencils there. Yes, I loved the Harry Potter books and the movies as well. One of the nice things about that was when the books were coming out, I used to go to the midnight release parties at Barnes and Noble, and my niece was Bree, who's on here, was young at the time, and so she thought it was cool to stay up and go to the book release party with me, and my mom would come, and my sister Brenda would usually come, and we'd be all excited and watching everybody dressed up in their costumes and just having a good time.
I love those movies. Harry Potter's and anything sci-fi stuff. I just love that stuff.
Me too.
I know some aren't.
I do like a good ghost story, and so I'm excited to see the new Conjuring movie.
Oh, yeah.
And a little known fact that you may not, I probably haven't shared is, so in college, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who those movies are based on, actually came to do a Halloween lecture that I had contacted them about. So they came and did their ghost lecture for Halloween on our college campus, and I had the opportunity to have dinner with them.
No.
Yeah, so I
that is so cool.
Dinner with Ed and Lorraine Warren, and that was amazing. That was really, really cool.
Oh, that is so cool.
Lorraine Warren is just the sweetest, nicest. Well, she was the sweetest, nicest person. Very, like, she actually, the minute I met her, she gave me a hug. And she said, I have to tell you, you have a beautiful aura around you.
Aw.
which was very sweet since it was my first time meeting her. Um,
Right.
Ed Warren was a bit of a blowhard. He was a bit of a braggart, but a nice guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, they're the investigators that the movie is based on, Francie. Yeah, the movie series. Yeah, I love that type of thing. So growing up, I read all of their books, and I had seen them at a lecture previously out in Western Mass. They used to do a lecture circuit, and so a family friend and I went to it, and I really enjoyed it. So when we were trying to think of what would be a fun Halloween event on campus, I remembered them and I called the number from the material from that time I saw them. And Lorraine Warren answered, and we talked for a bit, and she said they'd love to do it. And so my college was in Wellesley, Mass, just outside of Boston, and the
Okay.
Wellesley Fire Department showed up, and they actually closed off access to the event because we were over capacity for the number of people allowed where the lecture was happening. So,
Oh
but
my God.
what's interesting is the firemen stood in the back of the auditorium listening. So,
Francie said that they said, I gotta go back up. Amityville Horror was a hoax, she said.
that's what there are some claims about. Yeah. Um, there has been some speculation about that. You know, I read the book. I think it was definitely, regardless of whatever was something was obviously happening.
Right.
At least mental health wise, obviously. So, and Candy's not into scary.
Oh, my partner isn't, and it drives him crazy. Um, but I could like watch I remember Blair Witch Project, and I thought it was
Oh,
real. Like I was scared out of my mind.
oh yeah, one of the few movies that has really scared me. Yes,
Oh,
and in a
I was
good
so
way.
scared. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
but it wasn't gory. It was just a good ghost story.
Right.
Um, oh, love that movie. Love it, love it.
Penny I'm assuming this is Penny posting away all the Labor Day sale, the freebies going on. I don't know if she put anything on there. I gotta scroll back up for Stencilpalooza. So check that stuff out. Your bundle for tonight, I have that link in the description, $37.95. You will get this free full on 2 ounce size of this beautiful. Walter's using it this evening, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Emerald Glaze, which is just
Yeah,
to die for. And you won't use this all for Halloween, trust me. So you're gonna
yeah.
have it left over for Christmas. So
There's a
um,
ton in there, and just look at that pumpkin stem and the way it glistens.
yeah, so pretty. Oh goodness gracious. I think I'm like ahead of myself and done. I gotta look. Oh no.
Oh, I'm too busy like reading the scary movie comments. So what did Pam say? Blair Witch was filmed in her hometown in Maryland. Very cool.
Oh.
Oh, Francie, it's scary. It's not gory. Um, but it's creepy. Very, very creepy.
What'd she ask about? Blair Witch?
Yeah. Candi met the lead singer for the guys that did the music. Oh, really? Cool. Oh, no. Oh, April. Yeah, you know what? I think I may have seen or I read about it on Facebook, but I haven't seen a trailer. To check I'll have to check YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't either. Francie, think scary in the woods, things happening, things hanging in the trees, and nobody knows where it's coming from, and hearing things in the woods. It'll never make you want to go camping again. So, if you like to camp, don't watch Blair Witch.
Yeah, and I've never camped in my life, and now I never will. But
Right?
yeah, and I watch too many of those movies to, you know, I could say the same thing that I would never go camping after watching Cabin in the Woods,
Right?
which is a really scary movie.
Right.
And that one is on the gory side. But it's an interesting premise, but yeah, scary.
Isn't it weird though? Like I don't like being scared, but then there's something about watching a scary movie, and it's the whole like I don't know. It's weird. I like the scary movies, but then we all hate being scared. You know?
Yeah, yep. No, I'm the same way, and I'll watch videos. Like some people go live on um, TikTok as they walk around like Halloween horror nights at Universal and some of those places, and I can watch that, but I can't go to those places because I don't like people touching me and jumping out at me.
Same. Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, haunted houses and stuff. No. Mm-mm. Nope. I'll watch a scary movie, but don't start coming at me. Don't start reaching through the plastic things hanging and the things and like don't.
Shawn, I think there's a question for you from Vicky. Did you stamp that haunted house or is that paper?
I'm assuming what's on screen she's looking at possibly. Are you looking at this one, Vicky? If so, this is from our this haunted house. If this is what you're talking about, is from our Blood Moon paper pack, which is this paper pack. So that house, it's not this one, but I cut it out of one of these pieces of paper, one of these pads here. See if I can find which one this is on. There it is. It's cut out from this. So I used a stitch die cut to cut that out. Then I took the raven glitter glaze that's in the pack for tonight, and you can see it's got shimmer on it. So then I just with my finger smeared that all over just to give it that shimmer. That's all I did, and then I just matted it with the I think I have mustard paper pack on mine. Yes, she said, yeah. So this is from the Blood Moon. It's from that paper pack, which where'd the cover go? Here. On the floor. So it's from that one, and this is in the bundle.
Yep.
I think she was got at the beginning. Since I got time, I can flip through this since I think I'm done. So this is your paper pad, Vicky. Some really cool scenes on here that you could really have fun with, adding some elements and things to these, or just straight on, full on card panels with these. Throw a little glitter on them, or a little glaze, or a little texture something on them, and would be easy cards. Just great scenes. I think that's all of them. I think they're doubled now.
Yeah, it's a great paper pack. That's one thing I have to say. The Brutus Monroe Halloween papers are always, last year's were great. I had bought extra, probably going to make some non-design team projects with those because they are so good. I am close to done. All I'm doing now is just kind of assembling.
Cool. I got my last little piece. Oh, last little piece to go on. All right. There we go.
Was yours was more complicated than mine? And you finished ahead. I've been too busy reading comments and chatting. I got excited about the Warrens.
Well, I did most of my pre-cuts and things because I didn't know how long it would take me to like color, and then I decided to do simple coloring and not the like on my original. Where's my original card? On my original card, I did a little bit more shading and kind of stuff, and so yeah. I mean, I'm only done 5-6 minutes early anyway, but yeah. Last year's Halloween papers were terrific. Francie says, Melissa Craig, favorite scary movie is Hellraiser. Only the first one.
Who liked Hellraiser?
Melissa.
Oh, now that is, yeah, that's some serious scare there.
Right? Scrolling back because Mary Alice said something agreed with Ellen, and I must admit, not a scary movie fan. Stood in line in high heels for 2 hours with my cousin to see Amityville. 5 minutes and I turned green. I had to leave. She was so mad at me. We've all been there. Like I put my feet up even because I'm so scared something's gonna grab my feet. Like I put my feet up on the chair and.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Francie. Yeah, these were fun cards to make this week. I actually haven't made a card with papers like this before, so this one was fun. And I'll be honest, my favorite part of my card is using that peach on the black just to get this matte, no color matte on that. It was kind of fun to discover that when I did my video on my channel of all the glazes and stuff. I'll get this out. You guys can see how it's drying.
Yeah,
already.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And my first is oil fold. So, yeah.
I need to try some... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just reading comments. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I need to try some more fun folds. I don't usually do a ton of them. But I should expand a bit.
When we're doing paper pack stuff with our bundles, for some reason my brain just goes to fun fold, easier to decide what to do with them. I start Googling fun folds because I struggle with the two things. I struggle with paper packs and how to use them, and I know Brutus Monroe does a fantastic job with their paper, and then I struggle with, we all know I hate my sentiments, so.
Oh.
Yeah, don't forget to tag. Thank you, Brenda. Men of Monroe Wednesdays. Last thing. In the description below, if you scroll all the way down, we have all of our team members' socials. This team has really been rocking it out, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Putting out some really cool stuff. Some of the fall stuff with the coffee cup stuff and the fox and the hedgehog and different things they're doing right now are just really, really great cards. So please go down, check out their socials, give us a thumbs up for one. So we'd appreciate a thumbs up on this live, and then subscribe and follow them as well because they're rocking it out. And you've got some in here. Melissa's in here and yeah,
Shalana's here.
Shalana was in here. I don't know if she's still in and just kind of lingering in the background.
Candi.
Yep, Candi. I'm just scrolling in to make sure I catch everybody that was in here. Oh, Sandi. Sandi's probably still in here, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. So give them some love because they're just rocking it out too.
Please do. They are an amazing, including ourselves in there. We are an amazing team, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am almost done. Glue in my center and then glue in my pumpkins, and I will be good.
Yeah, I agree. I think Green Mile was a great movie. Not scary, but kind of I don't want to say
definitely like paranormal.
Yeah, a little paranormal, a little disturbing, a little like, oh my gosh, this stuff could really happen kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't gory, scary, and like.
Yeah. But definitely spooky.
Yeah, Sandi she's like, I keep sending Shawn Funfold videos. She does. She's like, here's another idea for you. Here's another one.
Oh. Sandy.
Oh, hey, Tamara. hello from Georgia. Tamara, I just moved back to Minnesota from Georgia. Where in Georgia are you? I still have my house and my partner down there, so I'll be down there next week for a week um, in Newnan, Georgia. So welcome. I miss the Georgia weather. It's been a little crappy since I moved back to Minnesota. It hasn't been as hot, so.
Oh,
But welcome from Georgia, Tamara.
yes, welcome. We are almost finished up here for the night, but nice of you to stop in and say hello. And
Yeah, the tables haven't turned like this for a while. You're usually waiting on me.
I am done. Just getting the pin on my into my glue, and yeah, so pretty much the same design, but I just changed it up a little bit. On my original, I had used I didn't have the Raven glitter glaze at the time, so I used one that was a little bit more blue and purple. This time I have that glitter, and that just, I think, adds to the eeriness a little bit. This scary vampire pumpkin with the fangs, this guy showing his teeth looking scared, this one running away up in the front, in the layered frame. And this time I have, "Oh my gourd, you're amazing" as the sentiment.
Love it. I love it. This was my original card. So just slightly different colors. I did more shading and things on these little pumpkins. Here's the one from tonight. So I did purple and black with the Raven glitter glaze on there. And this is the Zoe fold. So opens this way. Then you've got the inside card that opens opposite of that. Tonight I did You're My Favorite Little Pumpkin. The other one I did You're the Pick of the Patch. So I did You're My Favorite Little Pumpkin on this one. I just did basic coloring tonight. I just did like two tones and like no shading. So, but yeah, that is my. Oh, and then on this side.
Fabulous.
So then I did the same two with just a little extra scrap strip with some pumpkins, kind of like a little peekaboo behind to add some more pumpkins on there. So yeah, these were fun. These were really fun.
They are. And Susan, thank you for let me come down to the comments here. Thank you so much, Susan. Susan had said how much she enjoys the Men of Monroe lives, and we love having you here. Thank you. We love having you.
Yes. Thank you. You guys, we just love it. You guys just chat away, and it's so easy to chat with and talk to too. So we just love it. Let's head. Should we go up to our faces and
let's do it?
Mine takes a second. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. She said near Augusta. Yeah, so you are way, I think if I think right, way more northwest or northeast from where Newnan is, if I think right. So, but everything in Georgia's an hour, 2 hours away from anything. So with traffic and driving. But yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Yeah, these were fun. We just submitted our cards today for next week, so we've got some cake and sweets and lots of. We kind of went crazy on the glazes on this one.
We sure did.
On the next, not on this one, on next week. So
yeah,
we've got some techniques with glazes coming up for you guys next week. So hope to see you guys next week. So yeah,
absolutely. A lot of mixed media next week. So
yep. Have a wonderful holiday weekend as well, you guys. So just enjoy yourselves and relax. Enjoy this long weekend.
Absolutely.